weeks after top surgery, I was having a tough time looking in the mirror. My nipples looked fucking crazy. I honestly genuinely thought that I was not gonna have nipples. I thought that they had either like fallen off or just weren't there to begin with because they looked mad fucking funny. And then I also hated how flat my chest was. So prior to top surgery, I had really big pecs, and then literally after surgery, my chest was flat as a wall, and the absence of muscle mass gave me body dysmorphia. That combined with literally being sliced in half. Like, you have to understand, and I'm gonna be a little bit crass here, but it's honestly, in our community, so many people get this hardcore ass surgery. Not that we take it lightly. I'm not saying that any of us are gonna like regret our decisions, but top surgery is like so fucking common that I feel like a lot of us don't take the time to pump the brakes. I'm not implying that any of us are going to regret our decision to get surgery. It's more so that I feel like we underestimate what the surgery actually is. And I've had people tell me, they're like, Devin, I did not have any issues whatsoever. I was back to 100% pretty quickly, but I feel like that's kind of the minority. And if you have not had a moment before surgery where you assess what you're going to look like afterwards in terms of, you know, is somebody going to take care of me? How am I going to feel mentally? Do I feel ready for this? My body is going to change. I've had these things for X amount of years, and now I'm not going to be with them, which is a positive thing for sure, but any change takes some getting used to. So just check in on yourself mentally. Although this is a positive, like I said, any change does take getting used to. So, you know, just check in on yourself is what I'm trying to say. Be tender with ourselves and be like, okay, I'm gonna be like a fetus after this surgery. I have to have realistic expectations for what my body is gonna look like, what my physical capacity is gonna be. You know, you're not gonna be able to like maybe cook for yourself. You're not gonna be able to like work out very instantaneously. You know, you're gonna have to be gentle with yourself. And I don't think a lot of us stop and recognize that. We're kind of just like, oh, I can't wait to be on the beach shirtless. But there's a time period after top surgery where you have to kind of be gentle with yourself and understand that, yo, like this isn't my real life yet. It's kind of like a transitionary period, no pun intended, right? The first couple of weeks after top surgery, I wasn't fucking with my results whatsoever. As things started to heal, my nipples literally like low-key moved from my chest. I think my left nipple in particular was kind of like very far out, but then as my pecs developed, my nipples for some reason started to move more towards the center of my chest, like following the contour. Obviously, I'm not saying that my nipples moved on my chest, but as my pecs developed, the nipples also developed in placing, if that makes sense. Also, my scars are fading way more with time. Like, I was going Super Saiyan mode for the first couple of months with doing scar care because I really didn't want my scars to be visible whatsoever. And I may be being a little bit lazy, but time has been the ultimate distinguishing factor in my scars fading. I haven't really done too much for them within like the past 3 months, and they are still fading and having nice progress. So I have no doubt that within, you know, a couple of years, maybe like 1 or 2 years, they're going to continue to fade and look way better, right? So all of these parts of top surgery, you know, your nipples, maybe you don't like their placement, maybe you don't like the color. Any of us who have melanin understand that your nipples are not going to look like how they're going to look for the first couple of months. Like, my nipples still do not have their color back entirely, as if you can really see, hey, where'd the nipple at? Like over there, right? Like, my nipples do not have all of the coloring back in them, and it's been like a year. So this is as dark as my nipples are going to get. I'm probably just going to get medical tattooing, but my nipples were literally pink after top surgery, and I was like, bro, I look insane. Okay, a few months progressed, my nipples got their color back. I hated how flat my fucking chest was. I hated how visible my scars were. After a couple of months, that started to work itself out as well, right? Your top surgery results are not truly what they are until like a year after surgery, maybe even longer after that, guys. Like, and this is even for people who don't work out. This is even for people who are like sedentary, who just live regular non-bodybuilder bro lives. Your chest is still going to change. Your scars are going to fade. If you've been suffering from post-op depression, if you don't like your results, you don't like what you see in the mirror, understand that you literally had a crazy traumatic experience. Aside from the fact that your body is going to change, your brain just went through a lot as well. A lot of us have been walking around with these extra fat sacks on our chest for like fucking decades. Like, I had mine for 2 decades, and to go from having that to a flat wall for a lot of us, it's like a big mental thing. For myself, honestly, I didn't know how I felt after top surgery. I was like glad that I no longer had the little fat sacks, but I was also like, bitch, is this it? Like, this is what I've been working my ass off toward. I was underwhelmed because I expected to feel ecstatic, and I didn't feel like that. I felt like shit. There's no right way to feel after top surgery. So give your body fucking rest and be positive. Chill out. Whenever in your life again are you gonna have the opportunity to just sit on your couch and be a vegetable for 6 weeks for most of us, right? I look back on that time period of after top top surgery like that first 2 months after top surgery, I'm like, yo, I wish that I took more advantage of the situation. Like, I'm very active. I work out 5 times a week. I'm active on my rest days. You know, I have a girlfriend. We go out, we do shit. I don't think ever in my life will I ever have the opportunity that I had after top surgery to just, I had the perfect excuse to be a lazy piece of shit, for lack of a better term. And I literally just, I low-key wasted it by not being able to sit still. Like, I wish that I was just able to sit still. Like, I just felt like I was wasting time. Oh, I need to be getting my steps in. I need to be editing. I need to be filming. I need to be doing this. I need to be making content. And I wish that I just allowed myself to be a little bit of vegetable. I gave myself literally like 1 day after top surgery to just sleep. And then after that, I was doing Devin shit and just trying to be as productive as possible. And I say all that to say not to make this a therapy session, because that's not what you guys are here for. But that maybe mental wall that you might hit after surgery, understand that it's a fleeting moment. Like, literally, I'm literally 1 year post-op, and I feel like I was just sitting here talking about, can you please donate to my GoFundMe so I can actually get top surgery? There's pre-top surgery physique. There's I'm a newborn baby after top surgery physique. And then there's 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 years after top surgery, right? Give your body time to heal. Give yourself time to come into your own and really truly develop. And don't wait until after top surgery to start living, because you're alive right now, even if you have not gotten the big chop. If you are interested in one-on-one coaching, maybe you want to prepare for top surgery, maybe you just got out of top surgery and you want to get your body back on track, make sure you email me. Now, if you do want to follow my bodybuilding pics, some thirst trap photos, anything like that, feel free to follow me on Instagram. It's at DVNSPRS, but it's also going to be linked down below. We're shooting towards 30K. Definitely follow me if you do not already. And like I always say, Devin loves you. Like, I genuinely love you guys. Like, I really love doing this. I don't know if you could tell. So when I say that, I fucking mean it. Devin loves you. Devin's a Don, and Devin is out of here, boy.